Hello and welcome to another episode of the Patriot Brothers. I'm your producer, host, and brother Zachary Smouse, and with me is your brother, the Appalachian Reaper. On this evening's episode, we will open up the panel to let our Patriot family discuss what is on their mind.
That's right. Tonight we are going to open it up to the panel, open the panel up to the chat and the people viewing, and we're going to talk about a few things, some up and coming stuff that Zach and I have been discussing. I guess we'll wait till more people get in here, but we want to see what everybody thinks about a few things. While we're waiting on a few more people to get in, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Go to YoReSpot, YoReTube. It looks like we're getting a few people in here, Zach. Today, I sent Zach a video. It was, honestly, myself, I don't really believe in the whole clone thing. I think that they are putting silicone masks on people, but and making them look a certain way. I don't know that they're doing it in government or not, but anyway, I sent him a video of this lady who stopped dead in the middle of her sentence, and it was like she was a robot with a glitch. Look who decided to show up. Was you over in Bigfoot's stream?
Yeah, I was for a little bit.
Yeah, shout out to Bigfoot.
I got my niece and my sister on the
That's fine.
Yeah, just watching YouTube over there. Hi, Paul. Bitchy poor. Oh, dear.
See, Zach, what did I tell you, bub?
Good gravy.
All the ladies.
Yeah, you got some. That's for sure.
Shout out to Bigfoot, Bigfoot Prepper, I think he goes by on YouTube.
Yeah, all capital letters.
A great,
very good Bible study.
A great, humble man. He reads the Bible. He doesn't give you his interpretation of the Bible. He reads it to you and lets you interpret it the way you want to. And that's always good.
Yeah. He was looking into Daniel, Isaiah, excuse me.
Hey, Willie D.
What's going on, Patriots?
I wonder where Steve is. He normally jumps up here. Yeah, Stephen Wolfram, I believe, doing Peach 75% of them.
Excuse me. Ooh, that salad's kicking my butt.
Zach, what do you got on your heart tonight, brother?
Yeah. Let's know.
I'm sure whatever he says will be some genius stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I've been talking I've been talking with this man every day for the last 3 months, and he's always doing computer coding. He's always doing something I can't understand personally. And shout out to Zachary Smouse, because he is a damn genius.
Hey, Jason. Mayhem, how you doing? Which what is it? That's too funny, man. I was gonna say, any mommy's gonna throw up that finger. Yeah, sorry I was late. I lost track of time too. I was like, oh crap. Oops.
Oh, you're fine, TCP. I'm sure you're not used to us doing a stream. I mean, Zach's been slacking off here lately.
Well, I'm sure he has.
I gotta give it to you, Zach.
He's got projects.
Oh,
he is working on. So as soon as he says
he's working it,
he doesn't do it. Yeah. You know, he's doing something good. You know.
Yeah. See, everybody watching this right now, I pick on Zach because I love him to death, but he's the hardest working man I know. He works probably 12, 13 hours a day and night.
Oh, yeah. That's how amazing he is.
Like I said before, he's so smart. The dude is a genius. But I give him hell because I love him, and I love to see him flip me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zach's been slacking off. That's why we've not been able to do this 3 times a week.
I knew he was going to go there.
He says
I didn't even know he opened the door.
But I've caught him a few times in StreamYard with women. Mayhem said Zach's a man, ? I don't know, Mayhem. I've never got to give it.
Hello,
everybody.
Hello.
It's me, Jason.
Howdy, Jason.
Hey, what's going on?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Operation Reaper? How you doing, Zach? How you doing, Conservative Patriot?
Doing great. Oh, it's spies. That never gets old.
Yeah, I said it's like not whacking.
Boy,
this is what really south really quick.
How are you doing today?
I couldn't really hear you, but I'm doing great. Kind of hot today, 93 degrees. Not as hot as that one day where it was 112, but that's good. Okay.
Yeah. It's a little warm here.
I don't see anybody knocking on my door over here. I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, yeah, no Jabberwocky door knockers over here. At least not yet. I'm hoping never.
I'm never gonna get that damn thing ever.
It's happening in the city. It's definitely happening in the city. TCP. Me, myself, I'm a Christian as well, but we have to have fun. We can't be 100% serious all the time. And we just like to goof off. I mean, I think Backwoods and Prepping said it best last night that as men we have to have a way to blow off steam, and if it's getting on YouTube and joking around with our buddies and letting 2,000 people watch us, hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Easy hearing today. Yeah, that's going on.
Trump is supposed to speak in 3 minutes, but he's always late, so I'd say it'll be another hour.
He's supposed to speak in 3 minutes, so I didn't even know that. I usually know when he's speaking, but I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me.
Where's he supposed to speak? Do you know? What channel?
I don't know where he's at. They're saying that Newsmax, OAN, Zach, see if you can find it and pull it up for us so we can watch it in here for a second, or see if he's there or whatever. I would check Newsmax first, or right side.
Anything
If we get
Trump,
taken down,
then we'll take it as a badge of honor.
if we get taken down, come over to the Patriot Express.
Hey, Appalachian.
Yes,
Reaper,
Stephen.
I heard something on YouTube about. I don't remember exactly what it was all about, but it said GOP lawmaker slams Biden for conjugative test. So they wanted to get a conjugative test because Donald Trump got one, scored a 30 out of 30.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, he passed it with flying colors. No problem.
The doctors and congressmen and congresswomen have been pushing to get that done, and they're having trouble. But whenever Trump got asked to do it, he done it. I mean,
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't. He wasn't gonna hide nothing. He's like, okay, I'll go do it.
Yep.
Stephen Wolf from that song is a great song you're talking about.
Number one country
I don't
song.
know
Amen.
about anybody else here. I don't know anybody else here on the panel. I've been listening to Aaron Lewis for probably at least 20 years.
Me too.
And he has a lot of other patriotic songs. If you if you listen to his first 2 albums or so, he has a lot of patriotic stuff. But Zach and I were listening to that song before anybody knew about it.
Yeah, I just heard about it from Big Front Prepper. I'm like, oh really? So I went and checked it out, and I was in tears, and I was like, dang.
I really love that. I really love that song.
Well,
Prepping 101 plays. Awesome God. That's my favorite one. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of
the Biden clown show.
Ahead,
it's waking a lot of people up. Even Democrats, 60% said, "What the hell's really going on?" Even Democrats are saying that.
Yep. I heard that.
It's like, you know what? Screw this guy.
I want to say, if you guys want to get a jump on another good song, watch a lot of he streams stuff from his couch, and he streams it from there. He'll play new songs he's not played in front of people before, and you get to that's how I found that song to begin with. I've been listening to it for probably 3 months, and I drove my old lady crazy with it. She won't
Really?
even listen to Aaron Lewis. She gets mad at me.
Why?
She said he sings too slow.
Who cares?
Nicole, that sounds good.
25,000 troops?
I don't know that.
Oh,
I haven't heard anything about that.
It seems like
South Africa.
Blazing Press says a lot of stuff, and I don't know that it's true. I'm not saying he's lying, but I don't know that I can't confirm it, so I don't know.
Appalachian Reaper, did you see what's going on in Cuba? They're fighting for their rights. That's good.
Oh yeah,
Communism,
they've had enough, and they're calling on us. They're like, "Hey, we need help."
Yep.
It's not only Cuba.
Get this hashtag out.
It's not only Cuba. It's South Africa, France. There's a lot of places we don't hear about. Ireland. I heard there too.
Europe's doing it too. I know that.
I think they're just fed up with the bull crap. They're just fed up with the bull crap.
Everybody is. It's they just want to go back to normal. Let's be what the hell want.
The Democrats in office are trying to ignore what's going on in Cuba, but the Republicans already had a vote on giving them aid because nobody wants to live in a dictatorship. Who wants that?
Not even us. Come on up, guys. Free open panel tonight.
And the way I've seen it, I mean, the clips I've seen, in a lot of these countries, they're holding up United States flags. And I think this is a push from them to try to get us as people off of our ass to do something, because they're afraid if we lose our right, everything will be turmoil.
Yeah, I got people in Japan, Chinese people, all over the place, even Canada.
Yep.
Say, guys, you're the beacon of light here. Like, do something about it. You guys are our only hope here. Like, hello, we'll show you the way. Let's go.
Nicole, the reason I say I don't believe it's because I heard from other sources that we won't go into Africa after they had the North and South Africa wars for many, many years. That's why I'm saying I don't believe it, but because, we never helped them with any of that. We tried to, and it just backfired on us. So,
oh, excuse me. Sorry.
I know what I was going to say. There's something I need to say, guys. One thing that I saw that they're doing is that I saw a video somewhere. I think it was one of the preppers that it said texting gone wild. They're going to fact check your private messages now. What in the heck is going on? Jeez. Nice.
They try to usher in communism. It's basically that's all it is. It's not going to work because there's too many people awake.
That is a huge rumor going around. I'm not 100% on it neither. I don't know that it's true. I've not seen nothing. I've heard talks of it.
I haven't seen any article. Yeah. I haven't seen any physical articles on it yet. Basically what he's trying to say.
I will say, if they try to do something like that, people will just get rid of their cell phones. I mean,
yeah, we have ways to communicate. We're not stupid.
We lived for thousands of years without cell phones.
Right.
Yeah, we can't. We don't know because we don't know. Nobody knows what the hell's going on, Nicole.
Right.
How many people do we have in here right now, Zach?
10. I'm watching that big desktop. Hey, Kelly Ray.
Say a lot of
What's
people,
up?
a lot of people are probably watching Trump, and the other
probably.
screens are on tonight.
That's okay. I'll
Hello,
have
Kelly Ray.
to,
Good evening, Kelly Ray.
I would have to rewatch it, I guess. I'm sure he's got a lot to say about what's happening in Arizona right now. That he's pretty happy about it.
If you can, because the last one they took down before anybody could,
Of course.
after the live stream.
Yeah. Yep, they did. Because they don't want the truth getting out to people. That's why they're doing this. It's Nazi-style Germany all over again. First they try to censor, which they're losing that battle very quickly. They haven't won crap. All they're doing is shooting themselves further and further in the foot. That's all they're doing. And they do that.
Zach, are you going to try to pull it up when he does come up, or?
Oh, I gotta love that. I gotta love this.
I think as long as we're talking over it, you can't get copyright. And it's small.
No, they'll get triggered. Trust me.
Hey,
They already took down all the
your buddy Preppin 101 is live right now. So I just got the notification. But
oh, is it? Oh, is it? Oh yeah, he goes live at 8. I think he went early tonight for some reason. Usually he goes live at 9 p.m. Yeah, usually. That's his second, his backup channel, because his main channel got hit with a strike. He can't do anything for a week. So I think next week he should be back up. But I don't know if he's got to continue with, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what he does.
I really like a lot of people that are on that stream, and there are a lot of good people in the chat. I just personally haven't been watching it the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Hey,
like I said, I'm not saying nothing bad about him.
No.
I've just not been watching it for whatever reason.
Yeah, I've watched Prepping 101 since January. I really enjoyed Prepping 101. He does a good job.
Yeah, I watched him
him
about
for a while.
I've been watching him since I'd say March of this year.
Yeah, he does a good job.
First time I came on the panel, everybody was fantastic, and we had great conversations, and it's great people. Talk about prepping and all kinds of stuff. Great.
I've been watching it since January too, Jason, and like I said, I like a lot of people in there, and I like the show. I just here lately I've not been watching it. I don't know what they got going on over there. I've not been paying attention. I did see where he got took down.
I've only been on his channel one time for 5 minutes, but yeah, I enjoyed
it. I think I was in there when you came in, right? I think. I could be wrong.
Yep. Yeah, you were definitely there, I think.
Oh. Want to make sure. Yeah, Patriots.
Does anybody?
Yeah, that was
anybody
three weeks ago, I think.
Does anybody know how to get a hold of Steve?
Who? Sorry, you got a quick robot for a second.
Steve. Anybody know how to get a hold of him? He's usually in here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, the guy with the name Mr. Pacifist? Or Mr. Not Pacifist. Yeah, Pacifist.
Oh, yeah. I don't have his info, so I don't know. Yeah, you're right. He usually is.
He brings some comic relief to the situation.
Oh yeah.
without us having to pick on Zach.
Oh, yeah.
I like his gun. I like his gun that he had a couple days ago on channel. That was 2 days ago.
Oh yeah. What do you? I think you gave what $329 for
Yeah,
that.
that
I think
was
you
nice.
said. Good deal. You got a lot of good stuff with it too. So it's like, yeah.
There's Vex. Welcome, Vex.
Hey Vex.
We've got an open tonight,
Hello.
Vex. So if you want to hop up here and bring up some conversation, that'd be great.
Well, I don't know about you all, but I think I'm going to head out now. But I don't have to, but I am.
Yeah.
All right, Jason.
Well, it was
you have a good night,
Zachary
buddy.
Smouth. I love you, brother. I love you too, Appalachian Reaper. And
That's
consider
what, bud.
have a good night, guys.
Have a good one. Thanks for coming
Yep.
on.
We
God
love
bless
you
you
guys.
God bless.
How many people's in there now, TCP? I can't tell.
9. Yeah, it's 9 tonight. It's a little slow tonight.
Yeah. Well, Zach and I have been talking, and the last time we had a pod, we talked about maybe me and you coming in here and doing it while he's busy. Well,
Yeah.
I thought about that, and Zach being the only remaining original Patriot brother, we thought about springing a second show off of this channel that I can host, you can co-host with me, TCP, and we would interview people like from our chat room, people that
Yeah, like
normally
talk with
don't get
them,
on,
yeah.
and just get to know each individual person a little bit better.
Oh, it's got me in 15 minutes. That's a bummer. Okay, Vex, no problem. Yeah. Thursdays are
Yeah, it's
usually
no
kind of
problem,
busy
Vic.
day for usually kind of busy days for people, so I get it.
The people that would want to see something like that, put a 1 in the chat. Or if you're watching this later, in the comments, say you would like to see something like that. Vec, you're more than welcome to help out, brother. But we're just gonna kind of spring
so
off
far.
the Patriot Brothers and just do something a little bit different.
Got 2 so far.
Yeah, there's 9 or 10 people in. I'm assuming we'll get more comments than we will ones.
14 now. They're slowly starting to come back. Come in.
Kelly Ray, I said anybody that would want to see a show with me hosting it, a separate show on this channel, getting the people out of the chat and on the panel, they don't have to show their face, getting them on here and talking about themselves, how they came to God, how they joined this movement. That way we can get to know each individual person a little bit better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we got 2 votes. That's about it so far. And we dropped down to 7. Holy moly.
We kind of just got our 3rd vote. Kind of.
Okay, there's 3. A lot of people say it's that'll be cool. It's a great idea. Kelly said that, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of voting it as the 3rd yes. There's a 4th one.
Vex, you already voted. That doesn't count.
I thought we could squeeze that one in there, Bex. Try it.
I fought it 2 times. I get it though.
If that's not something you guys are interested in, tell us what you would be interested in.
Yeah.
Because I'm open to ideas.
The cows already 9. Where the days go?
Yeah, it's definitely a slow night tonight.
Yeah, that's all right.
I wonder if Trump come on.
Maybe. I don't know. Fish base, I can't check. Yeah. What you saying? Newsmax?
There he is. Mr. Pacifist.
Oh,
Steve.
Oh, there he is. Look at buddy. Pacifist.
Vex, I agree with you. I think we could do a lot of different things with it.
Yeah.
Me, myself, I personally would just like to get to know some of the people better because there's a lot of people that sit and chat that don't get to be heard.
Oh, yeah.
We can read their comments, but that's not like hearing their voice.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. What frustrations? This is why we do the open piano on Thursdays, because we want to hear what you guys have to say about what's going on in the world.
Hey guys.
Yeah. How you doing?
Howdy, Mr. Pass.
You know, Zach basically said Steve right there. I swear I heard him say Steve. It might be my ears.
No, he said my sleeve.
My sleeve. Oh, damn, I've been reduced to a shirt sleeve.
I'm on my way. I'm on Highland Street. I went to see show.
Zach said,
Yeah.
my sleeve is on fire.
Oh, boy.
I bought a new gun today.
Oh, what did you get this
Damn.
time?
I'm on fire. I just keep buying them.
Oh, yeah.
I wanted a concealed carry 9mm, and I got one that fits in my front pocket. And it has 13 round magazines. And my 15 round magazine 9mm won't fit anywhere except on my hip. But that's good.
Really?
Let me do the disclaimer real quick. Anything we say or do here on this podcast is based on our own opinion. And the weapons that are shown are not real weapons. Anything we say or do cannot be used against us because we're just joking all the time. And fuck off, you two.
And you know what? If you like cheeseburgers, bacon is available. So that's all I gotta say.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, TCP.
It's been
So you got
interesting.
your little pocket.
Yes,
A little
I
pocket
do.
player.
Don't know where it is. Oh wait, it's over there. Okay. I bought it today because I looked at
Fuzz
a
Fort.
lesser pistol the other day. One was a 6-round mag, and this one's got 13, and it fits in my pocket, and it's a 9mm. So that's awesome.
Yeah, I had the DB9. Is that what it is?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna stand up and go. Wait, right here to my receipt. Nope, that's not the receipt. I've had a few.
Brother. Do what you got to do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go figure it out. I'll be right back. Hey, Freedom Brothers, awesome! It's Thursday and we're all together.
Like I was saying though, I bought I guess it's about 3 or 4 years ago now. I bought a DB9, which is a Diamondback, and they are the perfect pocket weapon. They aren't real accurate because they're so light, and they have such a powerful kick, shooting a 9mm out of something that looks like a 38, but nonetheless, it would get the job done if you had somebody trying to harm you. All right, Vex. Firearms.
Oh, Vex is here. By the way, they tested the firearm I purchased, and that's the spread the tester did with 4 shots. Not bad. I mean,
yeah, they're not real bad. I don't know what you got, but the DB9 I had wasn't real bad. But as far as stepping back 50 yards, you couldn't hit a sign that accurately.
I got a Springfield Armory Hellcat 9mm.
Nice.
It's got a 13-round magazine. I think if I do that, you can see that. So yeah. I mean, it's a nice little concealed carry, and I'm not going to put one in the chamber because YouTube would be like, "Oh, ew, he's scary," you know.
Yeah, that's basically to YouTube. But, that's a pellet pistol.
Oh, there was already one in the chamber. I just racked it and this fell out. Oops.
Whoopsie.
See this? There's a magnet over here on the side of my desk. That's where it goes.
I had one of those in my vehicle under the dash.
Well, I did the 2A for life, if you can see that. And I got three of them. So I got one by my bed on the wall, one on my desk, and one in my car. And I got a 3-pack of them. So it's like a good deal. I don't work for them. I don't rep them. I don't make any money. I just thought it was a good deal. And I don't even know where the hell I got that off. I think it off of Facebook where I'm banned from.
Speaking of, you're saying that you're not sponsored by nobody or anything. I have some videos on my personal channel I need to get out because I have sponsors that are wanting me to put these videos out, but I've been busy, more worried about what's going on in the United States than worrying about doing stuff for my sponsors.
No, it makes sense, but you know, sponsors help you make money. My boss, I don't think he wants to support what I'm doing, but he loves what I'm doing because some negative stuff could come at, you know, his company because what I'm doing.
Well, my my sponsors technically don't give me any money. What they do is what I show and what I review on my channel, I get the products for free.
That makes sense.
Because when you're in the hunting industry, I mean, you spend a lot of money on gear. I mean, so if I could save that gear money, that's putting money in my pocket.
I went to Arby's today, and my purchase was free because I have a Credit Karma spend account. I think that's pretty awesome.
That is pretty awesome.
They bought me a 6-pack of beer and a lunch so far.
Nice.
I sent Zach a video today of people that were going to McDonald's, and they had a booth set up where they were giving people the jab, and if they got the jab, they got their meal for free. So McDonald's is now in on this.
Well, and Sprint or T-Mobile is also making all their employees take the jab, or else they lose their job.
It was so messed up because in this video it shows the person get their jab, and they're like, I got to get my vaccination and my food for free. I'm loving it.
You won't be loving it this fall winter. Just saying.
What has this world come to? I mean, we're not stupid. You're trying to pay people to take something. We know there's something wrong with it. Come on.
It's the new world order. It's Agenda 21. It's
Agenda 30 too. Yeah.
It's what the Democrats and the socialists and the communists want us to go to, and it's insane. And I need my Lotus sister to put these things back into my magazine because I can't do it by hand. I can, but it's just I want the Lotus sister.
Right, I gotcha.
And I already got that other thing right there. You guys saw it the other night. By the way, what was a was it Smiley? Smiley invited me to another page the other night when I was like tired, but I liked that page, and it was awesome being on their panel. Thanks, Smiley.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome.
I think I dipped out before then.
Yeah.
When did I change my avatar to me singing?
I don't know.
Probably after you drank that 6-pack of beer.
Both of them.
You're still trying to promote your singing career?
Yeah.
Subliminally?
I'm not that bad of a singer. I'm just karaoke. Come on. But I sing about freedom now. That's what it's about. Sing about freedom. Shout it out loud. Put a microphone up there and just say, damn it, I want my country back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Me personally, I entered the music industry at a very young age, and it was nothing I should have experienced at that age.
Mm-hmm.
It's the music industry is ridiculous. I actually set up a production studio with my friends where I recorded their music. I actually paid for the making of the CDs and all the equipment in there, and most of their equipment for playing music. And all they did was screw me.
Yep.
And that's what it's about. It's kind of like being in construction. you teach a guy how to build a wall, and then he buys a pickup truck and a hammer, and he's your competition.
Well, Steve, I can say you probably got the better end of the music industry, even though it was horrible for you. I mean, I was 17, 18 years old, and we were just a young traveling band, and we ended up getting into a lot of things we shouldn't have got into, stuff we should have never been introduced to. And this thing that people say about the music industry,
It's evil.
and the cabal being involved in it is very true.
There you go, the cabal. That's one of the satanic brothers, cabal.
Yep.
And I'll send you one of my Christmas CDs. They're called A Heap and Hunk of Holly Jolly. That's what I produced. It's
Nice.
a horrible CD, but I'll send it to you. Thank you, Zach. I appreciate you too.
Steve.
Well, that or he was saying I'm number one. I don't know. I'm just, reading sign language, and this says I'm number one.
Right.
Yeah, to be honest with you guys, though, I wish I would have never been signed to a record label at 18 years old.
Start your own. That's what I did. I started my own, but it's horrible.
That's the thing. When you're young, you don't know these things. Now, as
No.
you get older, you start looking at it like, whoa.
You could say that.
We were young. We were just excited to be there.
No, I understand that. I understand that, man. It's like you can't. It's like an offer you can't resist. That's the mafia talking to you. You're selling your soul. It's Satan coming at you. You got to watch out for that. You got to make for yourself. You got to do for yourself.
We shortly after being signed and stuff, we shortly dispersed. I was the first one to go.
Smart man.
Yeah.
But I wasn't smart enough to say no to some other things that followed me for a long time.
I've made two $100,000 mistakes in my life.
Oh.
Two mistakes that have both cost me $100,000. And I don't think I've made that much in my life. So I know I have, but it's just, things happen. You can't regret it. You move forward. And the music industry is evil.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying I totally regret it, because I wouldn't be the person I am today. I just wish I would have done things a little bit differently.
No, why? Because you're the person you are today.
Well, I know that, but
I like you as a person you are today. I like conservative, patriot, love Zach. Smiley is like my dude, the other night. But Zach, have you looked at FroggerJobs.com?
he's been too busy watching peanut butter videos.
Goddamn peanut butters. Skippy.
Hey, Zach is so talented. He can tie a cherry stem in a knot with peanut butter in his mouth.
I can actually tie a cherry stem in a knot with my tongue. It's a bartender trick. I learned that in the 80s.
Yeah.
It still works.
Nice.
Zach never attended bar. He's just real good with his um,
It's a peanut butter finger.
heard
Yeah. No, you're getting the robot.
That was like a record amount of middle fingers in like 2.5 seconds.
Another. Oh, this is weird.
Zach, why are you laying down? Get up off the floor. It's not the time to take a nap, buddy. I asked Zach what he thought, how he felt tonight. I asked Zach how he felt tonight about an hour ago, and he still hasn't answered me. He's looking at me like, yeah, mother effer, you've been too busy damn talking. Mr. Pacifist and Smiley must be having their own conversation.
Wait, who am I having conversation with?
Yeah.
Smiley.
Where?
Hey, it's okay. Nobody said anything bad.
Where am I talking to Smiley?
No, I said Mr. Pacifist must be having conversation with Smiley.
No, where's Smiley talking? I don't see his conversation.
Never mind.
No, I can't mind. Or not.
Never mind. It went over your head.
Well, watch out for my attitude.
We're going.
Your attitude.
Yeah, you got to watch out for my attitude, because that's a hat right there.
What kind of hat are you wearing in that picture?
My dad's.
That's not the same one you said you wear every day, is it?
Yes, it is. It's just cleaner.
That's a bucket hat, ain't it?
No, I don't wear a bucket.
Hey, I like bucket hats.
Maybe that's what it's called, but I don't wear a bucket. I don't know what a bucket hat is.
I think they actually call them boonie hats.
Yeah.
It's not what you think it is. It's a knockoff military hat that my dad wore while he was picking cherries from his trees and apples and pears and making wine. And you know, I remember him by wearing it.
Yeah, that's it might be a knockoff rendition, but it's a boonie hat, and I love them, really. I wear one hunting.
I got that cigar in Texas when I moved a guy who owned a cigar shop in Texas.
Zach, did you have something?
He wants a cigar.
I'm just tired tonight. I'm thinking too much about this project.
Oh, I got you, Zach.
Zach, it's not that much of a project. 50-gallon drum of peanut butter and 2 puppy dogs.
What?
Say that.
I love you, brother.
What breed of puppy dogs?
I don't know if Zach is right.
I would say Cocker Spaniels.
I don't know if he's
Oh,
too
you got to
racist.
see
Really.
you got to see a kid today, Nikki. That's awesome.
That's where my mind went.
Any puppy dog will work, right, Zach? Yeah, see?
Yep. His peanut finger works.
Any puppy dog will do.
Oh, jeez.
Bernedoodles are awesome. I delivered a Bernedoodle to New Jersey.
Oh, did you?
It's Bernese and poodle thing. I don't know. I made like $500 driving New Jersey and back, delivering a dog to somebody who wanted a dog.
Oh, awesome, Steve.
Huh?
No, Steve, H, but my special order trail H just got delivered. I'm about to install this thing. I'll still be listening now.
Yeah. I delivered an MRI unit to New Jersey 2 weeks ago. On a weekend. It's weird how I get jobs.
Yeah.
I just say I want to work, and people listen to me.
There you go.
I've heard all this stuff about the big guy supposed to talk tonight, but I'm looking on my phone right now and I can't find it nowhere.
Can we get Joe Biden on this channel so we can challenge him? Maybe Kamala Harris.
I'm sure you could probably get one of it.
Yeah.
I'm sure we could get one of her 13 cousins.
Right.
They definitely not like their time here. I'm just saying, they might be uncomfortable. It'd be like an unwelcome feeling. Sorry.
Of course.
Just imagine what would come out of Zach's mouth.
Well, he'd be flipping birds like a freaking sailor.
Peanut butter?
Right, Jack?
You would be like, you effing bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, I can see it every 5 seconds. You motherfucker.
You son of a beep.
Oh, yeah, you go off on her.
I ought to beep, 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 beep.
I think she gets triggered and leave. No, I should probably do a hyena laugh and just leave.
What the hell is... You know, I want to tell you guys something I found very strange.
What's that?
On Liberty Warrior, which I'm part of the Liberty Warrior Nation. I don't know if anybody knows this, but when he does the hunting and fishing show on Saturdays, I get on. I've been on there once, but I was supposed to be on there more, but he's not done it since that last time. But anyway, I was watching their broadcast last night, and the plane that is flying from Fort Andrews Air Force Base to Gitmo is a company that used to be owned by Donald J. Trump, and he still holds stock in.
Really? Damn.
Yep.
My president.
Everybody's
The president. Everything else was stolen. Everything else is a blasphemy. Sorry, I'm angry.
This morning, as soon as I got up, I sent Zach the link to a news article, and it was the 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 president of the representatives or senator or something of Arizona. She was like the head over all of them, and she was stating that there was such a discrepancy in the audit, or in the last two audits being different, that she couldn't believe it.
Was that just a vibrator sound? Because Kamala, she gave head more than all the people I know.
No, that was a from a dryer.
I was just to say, it's a dryer.
I'm just saying, Kamala. Yeah, she gave head more than most people I know.
Of course she did. She swept her way to the top.
And this is
Everybody
why
knows
I'm banned from Facebook because I said Joe Biden didn't win and Kamala Harris is a whore. I mean, it's just fucking truth.
But
They
Steve,
don't want the truth. They want to keep the sheep controlled.
Steve, Joe Biden didn't win, and Kamala Harris is a whore.
I know.
What's wrong with that?
I just hate the whole thing that they've been doing to destroy the economy. And I'm not happy.
If somebody said that about Donald J. Trump, they would be restreaming it 5 million times.
Oh, yeah.
Well, if somebody said that about Donald Trump, they'd be an idiot. And that's why we have Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. And the corrupt FBI and all the other fun stuff.
I'm starting to come to a realization that things are a lot worse than what we initially thought.
They've been a lot worse since the 80s. You grew up in a disguise of what was going on. You were lied to from birth.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely.
I mean, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Lied to from birth so that you would die at the hands of the evil fuckers that are trying to take over this planet.
The thing is, too, it's so obvious now that they're pushing this stuff on the children, but the children don't have enough sense to look at. Like, at least back when I was a child, it was disguised. Now they're not even disguising the shit.
There's so much out there. I've seen a lot of things, and I know one thing: there's good people and there's evil people, and evil people are the ones that are racist and they hate. And other than that, there's good people. And I think we do we have a one finger salute going on? I saw some fingers. I turned my camera on. Come on, join me.
Jeremy just popped in the chat. I
had to get on the YouTube again because somehow I lost it.
Oops.
Zach, you better give me that email, boy.
Oh, jeez, that was weird. Okay.
What happened?
Thank you, Jeremy. No, Jason, that's not Mr. Pacifist. That is his evil cyborg clone.
Yeah, my shotgun shrank. Things happen.
Or spies.
Yeah, I know. I got some right up there.
Yeah. When you hear that ringtone, Zach is getting another text message from somebody of the other gender.
Cisgender. Well, there's 45 genders right now. I don't know what to do. How do you answer that?
The cisgender and the puppy dog community.
Oh. It's going to be like, Snoop, there it is. They're going to run a train. That's my Avon collection cologne. I'm kind of good at timing. Choo choo. That's what puppies do.
Yeah.
Poor Zach's never going to live that down.
Yes, he is. There's always tomorrow.
We have to carry that
4.5 minutes from now.
For Patriot Duke, we have to carry that on.
The train?
No, the peanut butter and puppy dog.
Oh, okay. I got 2 fingers. No, my dad carved them. It's a nice carving up there with a frog. He did an Indian chief and, a couple other things, but I'm the prop guy. I'm the prop guy anyways.
Jason, we all agree with Genesis 1:27, but go tell a liberal that.
Yeah, right. They'll probably tell you it's racist.
I'm going to say this, and it might turn some people against me, but I also have family that is gay, but there's only 2 genders in this world, and male and female. That's it. And you can be a cross-dressing male, a cross-dressing female. You can be homosexual. That's fine. Just keep it the fuck away from me.
Yep. And I have family that's been there. There's a lot of depression that they deal with because of they can't fit in with society. And my nephew overdosed, and I think it was largely due to dealing with the depression. And my uncle Gary, who ended up Aunt Terry when he passed, he had multiple. He just like he was multiple people. He had like 8 different personalities. And it was just it was over medicating that caused his death. They were giving him the wrong medication and too much of it. And it caused an equilibrium problem.
Oh, jeez.
What I'm saying, Steve, is if you are gay, don't hit on me. And the thing you're speaking of right now is actually a real mental problem. It is multiple personality disorder, It
is.
Right.
Yeah. And I've gone to the bars in my neighborhood, and I've had a gay guy buying me drinks for like 5 years. And I keep telling him I'm not gay. And he's like, okay, cool, maybe next year. And he buys me another beer. He hasn't figured me out, but I haven't seen the guy in a long time. But he's a nice guy, but sorry, go find your fun elsewhere. It's just not here. Yeah,
Exactly.
I took care of an elderly man that was homosexual, and he was a really good man. But when he tried to come at me with that shit, I was like, man, look, I'm straight. I got a wife. I got a kid. Don't even come at me like that again, And I warned him, and he didn't. So we had a good relationship after that.
No, I don't mind a free beer. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
They tried.
It's just if they don't try after that, that's fine. But yeah, you want to buy me a beer? Buy me a beer. I don't care. Thanks. I appreciate you.
My point to saying all this is everything I just said prior would make people call me homophobic. I would be racist to the gender types. And in all reality, I don't care if you're gay. I don't care if you're cross-dresser. That's none of my business. What you do in your bedroom is none of my business.
Don't bring it to the library
to
read stories for the local kids. Do not bring your TG stuff there. Yeah, we're not wokeism. We're not critical race theory. That needs to be thrown out the window. That's all racist stuff that teaches hate. And we're a nation about love because you love those that are good and you don't love those that are evil.
Exactly.
My personal opinion on all that is everything you just said in a nutshell. That's it. You're right. And I think that people end up with like young boys, if they are gay or whatever, it's because something is 90% of the time they've been sexually abused as a child.
Exactly.
And they think that's what they're supposed to do. And
that's exactly it. That's exactly it. I know from history.
Evil brings on other evil. I mean, that's where it's coming from. If God wanted those people to be gay, he would make that choice. But it's the devil making that choice. The devil is the one pushing it on those kids. It is what it is. It's evil because there shouldn't be molestation with children.
No.
Howdy, VR.
So we're just talking about everything here tonight. Cool.
And Steve, I like you. I hope I didn't offend you with anything I said. Like I said, I worked for a gay man for probably 6 years, and we were, by the end of it, when he died, we were really good friends.
Reaper, am I looking mad?
Oh no, but
okay, cool.
I could tell thinking about your family member kind of got you upset.
Well, there. A bit, but not. It wasn't anything you said. It's just what happened in my family.
That's completely understandable. It upsets me to know that there's all these little kids getting treated like that. I mean, I'm so fortunate that when I was a child, I didn't have no perverts around me. that were older, you know.
You familiar with the story of Beowulf?
No, I'm not.
Beowulf and Grendel? It's a classic
Nope.
poem.
I do not know it.
Grendel was a monster that would go into towns and tear apart people and eat them by pieces and eat babies in whole. Beowulf was the guy that ended up killing Grendel, and Grendel was a monster. That's as far as I'm going. I mean,
I'll look into it.
There's Google for. That's as far as I'm going.
I'll look into it. On a different note, the reason I'm so passionate about this topic is because in today's day and age, you see Lil Nas X reach out to children with his first album. He wrote a storybook for children, and then on his second album, he comes out, his first video, he's having sex with the devil, gay sex, because he, in the video, is motioning like he's taking it in the butt. And not only that, at the BET Awards, at the very end of the song, he made out with a guy on stage. And Puff Daddy and all these big rappers that these kids look up to were praising him for doing that. And that's putting a damper on the children now because they think that is the thing to do.
Well, you got to educate them young to make them conform so that they can influence a society over decades. And that's where we get in with Greta Thunberg, that little Swedish chick whose parents are Black Lives Matter, promoters. She's out here trying to influence people. And her latest thing, she's posing with a felony rapper that's looking like he has her, as a, kidnapping her or something. He's got a knife to her neck, and she's doing her shit face. I call it resting bitch face because that's what she does very well. And she just looks like a little bitch. And that's all she does is bitch about the world and how she's right above every one of us that know that she is wrong and being controlled. Insane.
Yeah, there's layers and layers of this stuff coming out, and I don't know. The thing that really burnt my ass is whenever he reached out to the children, reached out to them with his first album, wrote a storybook, and then turned around and does this to try to influence them.
Well, why not grab them young with something good to change it to something bad? I mean, you already got them. You already have the audience. Why not just change your message? And that's what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
The plan's been in place for hundreds of years. This democracy, this republic, there is a planned demise for it. And everything's going in accordance. It's all following the plan. Nothing's been diverted. The biggest hiccup was Donald J. Trump. And that's why they demonized him and attacked him and got him out of office by cheating, lying, and manipulating and committing crimes. I'm not happy with these Americans that think they might be Americans. Y'all are
And
messing up.
and now they throw everything in overdrive because they see the people leaning toward the right way, you know. But another big thing of mine is I don't see a 4 or 5-year-old child being able to tell you whether or not they're homosexual or straight. And they've got kids getting praised in schools for wearing a dress at 5, 6 years old. You know,
It's sick.
And
you don't even know what sex is yet. How do you know you like boys?
I personally know somebody that is, objecting their child to a sex that they are assigning to them.
Right.
And I don't want to know that person, but I want to save that child.
Right.
But I can't do anything about it. I mean,
I'm in the middle of with homosexuality. I don't care what adults do. I don't judge. I have a lot of gay friends. I have transgender friends. What I do have a problem with is anything involving kids. You're not developed mentally and in your physical brain until your early 20s. There is no way that a young child, like Reaper said, there is no way. They don't even know what those parts are for. I have a 4-year-old. I cannot imagine entertaining the idea of letting him make any kind of an adult decision in any way, let alone about sexuality.
Right.
So the children, that absolutely boils my blood, and it's like a trigger point. It makes me so angry. But what adults do, fine, but don't do it to kids, and don't force children to have this gray mindset of not loving who they are and promoting that. I think it's kind of sick to allow a young child to decide their gender when they're 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, still too young. Up until even 17, 18, 19, I still think it's too young. There's a reason the suicide rate is so high in that population of people.
Exactly.
Sorry, I know I came out blazing, but
no, keep going.
You're fine.
Okay.
I don't know if you were in the chat or not whenever we said that pretty much everything you did about older people, they can do whatever they want. What they do in their bedroom is their business. But what are you going to do if your child is in a classroom with Kevin and Kevin turned into Keisha, so the whole school is awarding him, and your little child is like, oh, I see this boy or now girl getting all this attention. I want to come out as transgender.
Child psychology is based on a reward system. So if they see a reward happening, whether it's a piece of candy for peeing on the toilet or it's a bunch of praise and yellow stickers when you do something at school, that's what they're going to go after. It's a natural response for that developmental stage.
Yeah, and I was told I'd never be a teacher because, my beliefs.
Right.
And I got some loans to pay off now.
A lot of things are okay for people, but me having a daughter that is 7 years old, if she was to come to me and tell me she thinks she's a boy at 7 years old, I would flip my shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a confusing world already, and we aren't making it any better for our children.
Did you all see that
at all?
Gay choir that was singing that they were going to convert all your kids?
Yes, I did.
I mean,
the lyrics say we're coming for your children.
I only have 2 fists, but I guarantee, get them all in the room with me. I'll find a corner and I'll take care of them all. Because I just throw my fists out from the corner and nobody gets behind me, and I'm just taking them all out.
There's controversy over that video because some of the people in the lineup were actually convicted for child molestation.
Yeah, sex offenders and, people with, a little bit of, brain disorder that want to do things to other people that are disgusting.
If one of those guys was standing in front of me and said, "I'm coming for your children," I'd bust his teeth.
Like Mr. Pacifist.
Yeah, but I'm not a pacifist.
I am. If you pacifist to me, I'm a pacifist to you.
Yeah, I know. That's your thing.
I know. Of course, if I don't have kids, but if somebody raped my kids, I'd pass
I'm a
many
pacifist depending on the topic.
I don't have a trigger, except on my pews.
Yeah.
Got a new one today.
Zach must have disappeared to talk to somebody.
Zach is right there telling us we're number one.
A picture tells 1,000 words, right? Look at Zach's profile picture.
Yeah. But he's just here to moderate, and he's enjoying our banter.
He's handling business.
Yeah, he's back there behind that computer coding.
He's probably making another app or designing another website.
Yeah, doing some money wiring.
Hopefully he's looking
counting
at the
cash.
website I told him about that we need help for a company I work with.
I just hope he's not looking at bestiality.
It's just peanut butter and puppies.
Yeah, it's still bestiality.
No, it isn't. It's like two different things.
Zach, can I ask you, have you ever put peanut butter on the puppy?
He's saying just one time, just one finger, just one time.
Right.
Well, if you've never put peanut butter on the puppy, I guess it's not bestiality.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
It's pet friendly.
Aloha,
munchies.
Steve.
Aloha. VA roots.
Dogs love some peanut butter, though. I mean, they'll lick it off the floor.
Keep that to yourself.
Yeah, that's why Zach has a 50-gallon drum.
I know, right?
I think a shot glass made out of bacon filled with peanut butter and dipped in chocolate would be the ultimate thing to eat.
Are we doing that again, Steve? Come on, man.
It's where my brain goes.
Hey, Steve, did you get that bacon?
Not today, no. All right. I need to go get bacon. I got pork loin.
That's similar.
I think that's actually a really good idea.
I also have a pork roast.
Well, I mean, I'm digging the idea of a bacon bowl. That's cool.
Wait, a bacon bowl or a bacon shot glass?
A bacon shot glass. Yeah, they had an infomercial for bacon bowls.
If you make a bacon bowl, you can put a salad in it with chicken on it and stuff. That'd be awesome. Right. Then you could sprinkle some bacon on it. Sorry,
Would that constitute as a sandwich? The bacon is the bread. Is that a sandwich?
No, because it's just a meal. Bread is useless.
Bread is the vessel to get the rest in, you know?
No, you got forks and hands. And you can do it. You can eat all that stuff without bread.
We need to worry more about getting a filler out for Zach because the dude only weighs 85 pounds. We got to get him a woman so he can at least weigh 95.
There you go. Bulk him up. We'll get him. Bless his heart. I'm telling you. My money's on Zach anyway to kick your ass.
Mine?
Yeah. See, look at him. He's ready.
My money's on Zach too. I mean, other than the fact I could pick him up with one hand.
That would be
He
rude.
might like it.
I can curl 85 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Poor
still
little
just a
fella.
pacifist.
You're passing a fist, huh?
No, only if you do.
Yeah, there's
So
so
Zach-
many jokes in there. I'm gonna leave it.
So Steve, some gay guy might take your screen name
I'm gonna leave
wrong.
it.
The whole
Yeah.
pacifist thing. They
You know what?
They think you're offering something.
You know what? If the gay guy does that,
Yep.
I'm going to pass a fist.
And he might like it.
No, it's going to be in his face, not where he likes it.
Man,
Just
that's a
saying.
really deep name. Pass
Well, I won't
a
pass a
fist.
fist.
That could go so many ways.
The way I
I
think
like it.
about
It's
it,
creative.
since I was a fighter, I think about it this way. I won't pass a fist unless you do. So if you throw a fist at me, you know, I'm probably going to block it, and then you're going to probably be getting hit in the face at the same time.
I
And
had
that's
no
just-
idea you were a fighter. That's cool.
No, I just smoke cigars and wear cool hats.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
It is a cool hat.
it was my dad's.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
I wear
freaking
it
awesome.
every day. I was in Texas that day smoking a cigar after moving a guy that owned a cigar shop, and he gave me 3 cigars, so that was the first one I smoked. He paid me too, but
Right.
you know,
Where did your dad get the hat? Did he use it for a certain thing, or he just loved it, or?
I think he got it at Walmart. I don't know, but he wore it outside while he was picking cherries and apples and stuff to go make wine. You know,
Mhm.
'cause, you know, that's what we did. We made a lot of wine.
Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. I have apple and cherry trees all over my yard, and I want to learn. I just picked probably thousands of cherries. I pitted them and I put them in the freezer because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with them yet. But someone recommended that I try to make like a cherry wine or a cherry
Yeah.
shine type of cider type of thing, you know?
Go for cherry wine, and there's this thing called YouTube where they have videos about doing
Right.
things.
I'll Google it and see if I can find it.
YouTube would, you know, they're both evil, but you know, at least go to the source first.
I
Yeah.
heard that making your own wine is for prisoners.
Hey,
No,
don't dog it.
my dad tried to make celery wine, and that's disgusting.
Did it turn into vodka?
No, it turned into nasty.
Right.
Nasty.
So I know that in certain countries they make vodka out of celery, potatoes, anything kind of bland that'll put off a sugar.
Okay, no wonder it was really strong. It was probably fermenting to that vodka stage, but I hate vodka.
Right.
And potatoes, you know, I hate them too, pretty much.
I don't drink, so I don't have any opinion on that.
Oh, I thought those were bottles. Those are buildings in your picture.
Yeah. Of course you'd see bottles there.
Smiley used to be an alien.
Oh yeah.
Guys,
No,
I'm going to hop off here and go chill out for a little while. I'm more
have a good night,
proud
Reaper.
after getting on Dangerous' stream last night.
Mm.
Yep. Y'all have a good night. Zach, I love you, brother. Text me. Let me know what you're doing. If you don't do nothing tonight, text me in the morning.
See you later, Reaper.
Night, Reaper.
So are you
That's
from
funny.
Virginia? Are you
I'm
from
doing good.
actually? Are you from actually from Virginia?
I lived in Virginia for a decade. I currently live in Washington.
Oh, so you moved all the way out west.
Yeah, I've lived all over Hawaii, Guam, California, Oregon, Washington, Virginia. So I don't really have roots anywhere, but I had my kids in Virginia. So in a way, that's one of the only places I do have some connection other than where I was
Right.
born.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just live in New York City most of my life, and then I lived in Texas for a while, for a couple years. But I'm back. I'm in New York City.
All right. You know what's really funny? Check this out. This is me in 1990, probably 8. And you can see the Twin Towers between me and my friend. And so, yeah, I went to New York all the time just to visit and hang out. But I happened to have that there.
I was
We were talking about Twin Towers.
I was here when the Twin Towers went down, and it seems like a lot of people that are not from around here, they seem to have the most emotional reaction about it.
Yeah.
Like my neighbors didn't go to work that day, and they worked in the Twin Towers, and they were fine. There was no emotion. There was some old Irish couple, no emotional qualms about it. Yeah, they were sad that it happened, but they weren't like losing their minds. And they worked there. They were just off that day.
Wow.
Well,
Crazy.
it was planned that they were off. It was made so that fewer people would die due to a planned, attack against our country by our country.
Not everybody was off, but they happened to be off on that. They happened just not to work that day.
That's 3,000 people in a buildings that can hold 100,000 people. 3,000.
I was in the Bronx, so a lot of I'm right at the tip of Manhattan, right? But in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I could see. I used to be able to see the World Trade Center from if I was to look out, on the roof, I would see it. I could see the skyline.
Mm-hmm.
But was that a passenger airliner or a drone?
I don't know.
Did it have a gray bottom or a silver bottom?
I didn't see the plane. All right. You think everybody in New York City just saw the plane, just looked up all day at the sky?
No, there ain't no room to see the sky in New York City.
Yeah, well,
there ain't no damn room, man.
Manhattan is 30 miles long, so
yep.
Roughly. So it's still interesting though that you were there and the points of view of people who were.
Yeah, people from New York City don't act the same about New York City as people not from around here, and especially like people from the suburbs. They don't understand how things actually work in the city, and they think New York City is all of the Upper East Side and Lower Manhattan. That's just because that's where they hang out. They don't understand the rest of New York City.
It's a big place, New York City.
Yeah, most of it.
You gotta go to all the burbs. You gotta get to all the little special areas, man. I've been to all of them.
Yep. So yeah, we don't see it that we're not bent out of shape still about the World Trade Center thing, but it seems like the most people who talk about it are not from around, and a lot of the new immigrants don't even barely know about it because New York City has mass migration, clockwork, so they don't really know about it, don't really care. The people just got replaced.
That's where it started.
The people just get replaced very fast. Yeah, the people got replaced. That's all it is.
But something went on. Something went on, and we're gonna get to the bottom of it in about 40 years when I'm dead.
Yeah,
I think. I don't know. I'm 53.
Well, that's if China decides to condescend and release the information once they take over.
Right.
Well, I saw Japan saying that China and Russia were going to attack Hawaii.
Yeah, no, attack Hawaii is just a welfare state. I mean, they're just a drain on federal funds.
It's completely, totally.
It's a bunch of white people saying that they're Hawaiian.
Well, see, my family is from Hawaii, and I agree
Yeah.
with you that they are a welfare state. However, I think the reason we really wanted to possess them was a strategic location for Pacific operations, you know?
Yeah, but now it's just a drain.
It
Yeah, I
is.
agree.
It is, and it's an expensive, thing to have. But sometimes it's worth it to have something expensive where people go and waste their money in an expensive place where people are taxed to hell. And I
Yeah.
had a guy that worked at my computer store that used to live in a volcano tube in Hawaii, and the Big Island,
Damn.
whatever that is.
Hmm.
That when he was homeless, he used to live in a volcano tube, and he worked at my company. And of course, he stole from me.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that's what employees do. Some of them.
Yeah, I hear you.
So, who has a piece of bacon?
I actually do have bacon. I canned several pints of bacon like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I've got bacon in the cupboard ready to go, cooked, and I could throw it right on a sandwich.
I just pickled some green onions about an hour ago. I boiled them up and canned them, put them in the fridge to cool down. But
Interesting. I've
they're
never thought of
awesome.
these green onions. Like I would think they might break down. Did you put them in whole or chop them up or?
I chopped them up into like 3/4 inch pieces. I grow
Okay.
them on my front porch. I bought them
I
at
have
the
some on my
store.
front porch too. Yeah.
You just buy them at the store and put them on your front porch?
No, I actually started them by seed like 10 years ago, and they just keep spreading and spreading their seeds. It's the area that has them. They're garlic chives and regular green onion, spring onion chives, and they just keep spreading and growing. I almost can't get rid of them.
I've got my garlics finally sprouted yesterday, and I bought green onions at the
Nice.
store, and I put them in a glass of water in the sun so their roots grew, and then I just transplanted them into the dirt. And I don't need seeds. I can buy my seedlings at the store. They sell them there.
Yep.
That's
I've
how I
done that
did
too.
my garlic too.
I've planted stuff from the store, a few things. You can do romaine, put it in some water, it'll start growing another head. Or onions,
Yeah.
celery, a lot of things will regrow. It's pretty cool. I call it regrowing trash.
Yeah, I don't do none of that stuff. I live in an apartment in New York City, so
That's actually a perfect spot because you just get a glass and put some water in it and throw the bottom root part of a piece of romaine. It'll start to make new sprigs of lettuce.
I don't
And
really
all
like.
you need
I
is
don't like romaine. I like spinach.
There you
Then
go.
do
Try some
spinach.
spinach. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything will grow in a cup of water. Anything in the lettuce family, it'll pretty much grow hydro in a cup of water.
Zach wants to know how to grow peanut butter.
Ooh. A peanut, neither a pea nor a nut. Yeah.
Oh.
And you gotta add the T at the end and not an S.
Hey, Johnny.
So yeah, I don't do none of that growing stuff there.
Well,
I'm gonna start growing some hot peppers soon.
I
Just-
couldn't get any to sprout. I'm in too cold of a place. Yeah, peppers would be awesome though.
And why do you want to be in Washington? Why don't you go somewhere like Florida where it's like tropical?
Mr.
Texas.
Pacifist, are you area or like the South? Or, yeah,
What?
Texas. Oh yeah.
I've lived in Texas.
Are you in Texas? Did you say or?
No, I've lived in Texas
It's in
and I've lived in
Ohio.
Florida, and I live in Ohio now, where I was born.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
but this picture is Texas.
Yeah,
Where I-
Nice.
that Texas sun is wild. You'd need a hat like that.
I lived
like
on
his hat.
I lived on a 16-acre ranch there, and we didn't have any electricity, any water. We didn't even have a septic. I was actually digging a septic tank hole. That was when I was working on that ranch where I was living then.
I had it pretty nice when I was in Texas, so I can't relate.
Well, we could drive 26 miles to get water.
Yeah.
You know,
I lived a mile away from a Walmart in Texas when I was there.
I was up near Amarillo in the Panhandle.
I was in
26 miles
in
northwest.
graduate school. That was the only reason I was there. So yeah, it was designed for people going to school. So everything was easy.
Right.
Uber cabs were dirt cheap. It was and most of the Uber drivers were truck drivers, normally, and then they do Uber. So it was a different, convenient atmosphere for friendly people.
I went there to build Earth ships, where you live, where it's you have like solar panels and things so that you can collect water and stuff and live.
Yeah, like off the grid living.
Yeah, and I went there to build Earth ships, and it did not work out.
Well, you're better off going to like Dallas to build storm shelters because that's part of Tornado Alley, and people have nice bunkers and storm shelters. Well, they call their bunkers storm shelters.
I'm thinking West Virginia because I can build into the hills.
You gotta look at the tax rate too. You want to avoid the high taxes.
Yep. Very good
Well,
point.
If the communists take over, we're not going to own anything. We're going to have to lease it forever from them.
Basically,
We're
that's what
already
that whole
leasing
property
from our
tax
own
thing.
government. Yep, property taxes.
Oh,
just
death
rent.
taxes. Death tax. Are you kidding me? I'm dead. Stop taxing me. I just, if you die without a will, everybody you leave behind is screwed.
Yep.
Yeah. So add me in your will.
Why?
So I'm not screwed.
You're gonna get like $5 a month.
That's good for me.
Cool. I keep you smiley.
Yeah. It doesn't take much to make me smile.
I had noticed. I mean, come on, you live in New York.
Yeah.
Well, that's why his name is so punny.
I survive, I survive. That's what I do.
I was in New York a few weeks ago, and I was just impressed by how many people there were not wearing masks.
Yeah.
Just out. I mean,
it's getting better.
On a bike path and a walk path, I saw like 400 people in like 10 minutes because I'm trying to ask people, where can I find an ATM?
Yeah, well, I don't wear one, but like I said, Lower Manhattan, where all the white liberals from all around the country come to congregate, that's where you see most of the mask.
I don't know any liberals.
Yeah,
specifically Lower Manhattan is like they all flock there. You see the rainbow flags, Planned Parenthood buildings. I mean, they flock there.
And the rainbow used to be about Christ and God. Everything. It was an inclusive thing, and then it got taken over by I don't know, Teletubby.
It was Noah's Ark that had the rainbow when he was about to find land, and
I was thinking about building a boat last weekend because it was raining.
Yeah, building a boat, that's a lot of work.
Yep.
Not really.
But you could always buy one used and then fix it up.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, you can make one out of
Well, yeah,
like,
but it's not going to be great.
it doesn't matter. It still floats.
Yeah, but if there's a storm,
What if he's got Viking skills and it's fucking amazing? You never know.
well, you need a Viking army or, you know, to help build that.
I got a shotgun.
You just
Yeah,
need good
you'll
wood.
make people build. You're the man with the gun, right?
Yeah.
They're the ones who build. That's what makes them different from you.
I don't know. Let's do things.
Yeah, you want something like an icebreaker type of ship. If you're gonna go through a storm apocalypse type of situation, you want a ship that could just split another ship a boat in half.
I just want a kayak. Maybe an inflatable one that I can carry around, blow up with a pump, and then get in some water, get across it, and then
because it's the end. It's the end of days if you don't get your kayaking trip, right?
No, because it's the most. It just makes the most sense. I can carry it around with me and go where I need to go. Why do I need an ice-breaking ship? Then I have to have a militia.
Well, you have to. You have to.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
No, you don't. You can just sneak around.
Yeah.
And then
sneak around, huh?
That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna punch somebody in the back of the face.
He's gonna pass a fist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna sneak around? Like, if you went on a journey, just in theory, it doesn't, where would you go?
Wait a minute. How can I sneak around if I tell you my plans?
Well done.
That's kind of crazy. I ain't doing that. I'll be at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. Famous last words.
Exactly.
No, it's true.
You'll be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm gonna go get a cheeseburger and then an ice cream cone.
That doesn't sound healthy now.
So
you might just get the either one.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Foot. I don't know. No, I want my dessert, and I'm gonna eat it first, and then eat my cheeseburger.
Make sure it has some type of vegetation on it.
Like bacon.
Yeah.
No, bacon's not vegetable.
Well, I mean, they can put pickles and onions on it, but if they don't put bacon on top of the pickles and on top of the onions, so twice as much bacon.
Yeah.
If they don't put bacon, it's not a salad, huh?
What is a salad?
Yeah, I agree.
It's it's anything thrown in a bowl, when times are rough. That's a salad.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Salad can be all meat, like chicken salad, tuna salad,
They're not really all meat because there's like mayonnaise and like celery and onions and stuff chopped up in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's like a meal.
Semantics.
It's almost a meal.
Yeah.
I think so.
I love VA.
You don't even need bread.
Bread is stupid.
What's up,
Noodles are
conservative?
stupid. He hates bread.
You all right, Zach? Doing okay? We need a smile out of you. Let's go. All right. There we go.
Right on. Oh, where did what's his name go? Avalanche. Revelation.
Took off.
Oh, he had to go a couple of minutes ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, I
All right,
did
I am on my
make-
way out. I've got a child running rampant out back, and I got to go check on my son. But it's been really fun, guys, and thanks for having me on, Zach. I'll be in the chat, okay? All right,
Thank you,
see y'all in a
VA.
bit.
Have a good night.
See ya. Thanks, you too.
Have a good one. What's a conversation?
What?
I said that was an awesome conversation.
Oh yeah, I just got lost.
Yeah, you can't help it.
So,
Perfect.
has anybody seen any news about these recounts going on? I tried to look something up on my phone and I couldn't get on it at work, but something about a recount that Trump was winning in one of the states that, you know, lied and cheated and all that.
I think it was Arizona.
Yeah, Arizona.
Yeah,
I
they confirmed there's a lot of, you know what?
Trump won.
Of course he did.
Trump.
That was the first, that was the first domino. Now the rest are gonna follow suit.
It's awesome. It's awesome the way things work out.
And the great thing is, it's waking everybody up, including on the Democrat side. But everybody's like, "What the hell is actually going on here?" Like, what?
I'm really closely associated to a Democrat,
Yeah.
or two or three, which sorry, we're winning. We're taking this. We got to get what's rightfully ours.
Which means, yep. Which means that the communism that they want is going to fail. It's going to backfire.
Oh.
Democrats are done. Like, as soon as the midterms come, they're done. Toast. Me and my dad were actually talking about it earlier. He says, yeah, they're done. They're toast. People have had enough.
I
Just have to keep praying to God, and things are starting to happen, but not as fast as we like, but doing it.
I still have a homeless group of about 8 people living across the street behind people's homes. Across from me. Yep.
What the hell?
Yeah, so I'm like, I got cameras everywhere.
Yeah, as long as you don't do anything, they're not really harming anybody, but they are trespassing. But
they're trespassing. They're they got fires going, and quite frankly, go find a homeless shelter, or don't trespass there because they're behind a jail property as well.
Where are they?
Yeah, I live right by a local jail and all the scrap yards, so I got everybody trying to camp around me. So I'm building up barriers to keep them out of my yard, and I just it's because I've had my house broken into.
Oh damn! Yeah, that's not good.
I don't need this. I don't need this shit. And so I gotta grow things outside the windows that have thorns, and it just can't have anything shipped here. It has to go to my work office, you know.
Right.
How are we going to fix this country?
That's something we should be discussing with other agents out there. That's something that we need to really put our heads together on. Look at these sick-haired people. Good gravy. Ava Max, every time I cry, oh my Lord.
Destroy all the corrupt people.
Bingo.
Drain the swamp.
I guess there was a flood in Germany today.
A flood in Germany?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here. It's Marfogo TV.
And the George Floyd Memorial in Ohio was struck by lightning. Yeah!
Guys told us he's not going to be marked.
Nope.
I honestly think he did that. Like, you're not doing that. I made this a godly nation, and that's the way it's going to stay.
You won't build any monuments.
No. Exactly.
Against me. That mock me. You won't, and they're presenting him as a saint. It's crazy.
Yeah, they have pretty bad floods in Germany right now. Holy cow. Wow. It's like 4 or 5 feet of water on the streets. Holy shit.
I used to live in the neighborhood that LeBron James was born in.
Yeah. That's real boy.
Idiot, hater, racist, dick.
Okay.
Look, I'm just saying, LeBron James.
Really, God is punishing the unfaithful. That's what he's doing right now. He sees them.
What do you guys think about the working, situation with companies hiring? I'm just curious what, chat, has to say about it. Is anybody looking for work right now?
What do you mean?
Like a job where you go to do something and you get paid for it?
Oh, yeah. I know I'm trying to. I was just recently laid off from my other job. But, yeah.
What were you doing?
I was a daytime custodian at elementary school. I did it for 10 years.
A teacher at an elementary school?
A custodian.
Oh, custodian. Okay, that's much better. The custodian where I went to elementary school would give me a candy bar if I showed him an A on a test that I took.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He was a really nice guy. He thought it was good when you did good in school so that you would succeed in life. He talked about those kind of things. He's a really, really great guy.
Like that.
I hope you inspired somebody besides me.
Because if I was a teacher, I would be teaching them whatever the hell they're teaching them. The actual history and everything else.
I just wanted to teach science. Weird science.
Yeah. This is crazy. This place. Everybody's quiet.
Yeah, I'm trying to read. I just don't know where my glasses are. People are already working to save our country. We definitely need more. Yeah, I got 170 job openings at the staffing firm I work for, and nobody wants to work. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And you know what? There's a sign on the door at the building I work at. It says I'm not allowed to bring a firearm into it. If I'm not allowed to, who's going to save everybody if somebody with ill intentions comes in with a firearm?
Yeah. Yeah. Good
night, Reaper.
Have a good night.
An unspecified V. The conservative patriot at Smiley at Mr. Pacifist. Hell yeah. Unspecified V.
Up? What's up, unspecified V?
I did that without my glasses.
Hey, Mr. Pacifist, you can call Spider-Man when the criminals attack.
I can sing that song.
Oh yeah, do it.
I need some water.
All right, you go take care of that. I want to hear the Spider-Man song.
Wait, it's like Spider-Man.
It's pretty simple.
That was a preview.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not doing it tonight.
Yeah, some other time. And then you could get the Spider-Man costume.
I'll do it. I'll do it in the YouTube video.
That would be good.
Yeah, I got one.
I don't know if I'm subscribed to you. So what is your YouTube account again?
Oh, which one?
The one that's most famous that you're trying to promote.
None of them.
The singing one.
That's only got one video on it.
Are you not so proud? You're not so proud of it.
No, it's pretty awesome. Let me find it. I got YouTube open. I'll find it. And I'll put it in chat. But it's Sideshow Steve. Chocolate salty balls. Wow! All I had to do is type in "side," and it shows up because it's my video. Whoa, that was loud. So that's me singing, the recipe to something called chocolate salty balls. Yeah. And, I bet you like to put them in your mouth. I'm just saying, it's going along with, whole attitude.
Did you get in trouble there that night when you were singing that?
The second time I sang it, I was drug out of the bar and fired for being the karaoke guy and singing that. And there are kids, and I'm like, they're chocolate salty balls. I mean, come on. It's stir it with a wooden spoon, mix in a cup of flour. You'll be in heaven soon. I mean, come on.
Yeah, Zach, what do you got?
Well, hey family, thank you for coming and hanging out with us this evening. You guys are awesome and I appreciate hanging out with you when we have a pub. Have a great night and I love you all.
Thank you, Zach.
Have a good night, Zach. Thank you so much.
See you, Zach.
I'll say here, thank you to Uber Guy, K-Red Lotus, Maurice Delk, Dangerous Freedom After Dark, Preppin 101, Technical Technician, all the rest of our Patriot family. We appreciate this family. Bam.
Awesome.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and comment.
Have a good night, Patriot and Reaper. Everybody else, love you. Love you, Patriots.
We'll see you guys in the next pod.